Hello, thank you for listening to Birkenroad Report's continuing coverage on Bristow Group, a helicopter transportation company. My name is Griffin Young, and I am joined by fellow analysts Caitlin Dwyer and Stephanie Connect. Bristow is headquartered in Houston, Texas, and is traded on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker BRS. Our 12-month stock price for the company is $13, which classifies as a market underperform. We will begin by going over general background information about Bristow. Next, we will explain our method of evaluation and other significant factors to consider. We will then follow with the major current and potential risks the company faces. Lastly, we will conclude with a few main points that describe our expectations for Bristow. Founded in 1955, Bristow is the largest helicopter transportation company that primarily operates in the oil and gas industry. Oil and gas companies contract Bristow to regularly transport individuals to offshore oil rigs around the world. With their fleet of over 300 helicopters, Bristow services oil and gas companies in 4 geographic regions: the Europe-Caspian, Africa, the Americas, and the Asia-Pacific. The company's long-term goals are to improve liquidity position by restructuring management and reducing fleet size. We calculated our valuation using the earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization multiple method and a price-to-book valuation method. For the EBITDA method, a 7.5 times multiple was used based on metrics developed by other industry analysts, as well as our current and historical analysis of Bristow's EBITDA metric. This multiple was then multiplied by shares outstanding to determine a stock price. For the price-to-book valuation method, we used Bristow's current price-to-book value ratio times the expected book value for 2019 to develop a target price. These evaluations were averaged together to create an estimated 12-month stock price of $13. Throughout our research, we have identified 3 key points which we believe to be significant indicators of Bristow's future. Bristow has gone great lengths to reorganize amidst falling oil prices. The company has concentrated its efforts in 2 strategic hubs in the Americas and Europe. Additionally, Bristow has trimmed management to increase efficiency. Although a majority of their business comes from oil and gas, Bristow has made efforts to diversify their income. They are currently part of search and rescue services for both the United States and United Kingdom, and have begun air taxi services for Flyblade Inc. Because of the cyclical nature of the oil and gas industry, Bristow's diversification efforts will mitigate risk when the price of oil falls. By reorganizing management and global reach in the wake of falling oil prices, Bristow has increased its already strong margins. These actions create a greater advantage over competitors and solidify Bristow's position as the leading helicopter transportation company for the oil and gas industry. A major industry risk Bristow faces is crude oil price volatility. In 2014, crude oil prices dropped rapidly, negatively affecting Bristow's revenues, as 73% of their business is tied to the oil and gas industry. Although the industry is cyclical, such volatility in the crude oil price market poses great risk to Bristow's revenue. An operational risk the company faces is its reliance on only 10 customers for the majority of its revenue at 63.2%. Because the oil and gas industry is fragmented, direct competitors can outbid Bristow and take potential contracts. Some significant direct competitors include CHC, PHI, and ERA. Additionally, uncertain weather and climate changes can affect Bristow's operations. Hurricanes and other natural weather events can shut down customer operations, thus negatively impacting Bristow's revenues. However, emergency evacuations may positively impact Bristow's revenues, depending on the length and severity of the weather event. The US and UK government have undergone significant administrative changes that may create new regulatory standards for air transportation. The company has not yet been affected, but Bristow may need to adapt their business model in response to new regulations in the near future. Bristow has financial risk related to their high debt and low liquidity position. they have begun to improve their liquidity position by selling and leasing helicopters. Improved liquidity will help Bristow refinance their debt as they are due for large repayments in 2020 and 2022. Bristow's debt position is the worst when compared to competitors as seen in the chart on the right. Additionally, the company's last 12 months debt to EBITDA ratio, an indicator of indebtedness, has increased significantly from 3.8 times in 2015 to 20.8 times in 2017. Although our valuation puts Bristow at a market underperform, we believe that the company is headed in the right direction. Bristow was greatly affected by the oil crash over the past couple years and was forced to acquire a significant amount of debt to stay afloat. The company's ability to adapt to these difficult times by cutting costs and diversifying indicates active and careful management who understand what the company needs to do to find success. As the price of oil rises, we expect Bristow to also gain altitude. If there's any more information you would like to know about Bristow, please reference our full report on www.freeman.tulane.edu/Birkenroad-reports. Thank you for listening to our presentation. The Birkenroad Reports are produced solely as a part of an educational program of Tulane University's A.B. Freeman School of Business. The reports are not investment advice, and you should not and may not rely on them in making any investment decision. You should consult an investment professional and conduct your own primary research regarding any potential investment.